first find is actually these little holes, which are actually little nesting sites of sand martins. Got their little nests in there, and look, I found this egg. It was down here, but I put it here. That teensy tiny little egg. And it was probably chucked out of the nest because it wasn't fertile or it never hatched or something, so they've just chucked it out. But how pretty is it? You know, I might take it. I've got a collection of eggs that I found over the years like this that have been chucked. So, isn't it so cute? Fast little treasure, sand martin egg. I don't know if they're still nesting.
So down here there are telltale signs that things have been washed out since we were last here. There is bits of iron in the water. And where there's iron, there's other things. Look at this bit of, is it bed spring? It's like a bangle. So let's see what we can see. There's also in this river potential interesting stones, agates. And we've seen some like jasp agates already, but you just don't know what you're going to find. There's a bit of pottery there. River pottery. Not much left of the glaze, I have to say. Hello, so here we are down back at Rapid River.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't believe this is the middle of summer, but we've got our coats on because it's
I know.
a really chilly wind.
It's been the worst summer that I can even remember in my entire life. It's been so cold and horrible.
It has,
But
that's not going to stop us, is it?
we're hoping we're still going to be lucky on the treasure front.
Yeah.
So let's do it.
What's this metal thing? Oh, I'm not sure. It looks like it's had a handle because... Is it some sort of knife? Hang on, I'll zoom in. Yeah, I think that was some sort of knife because... Is it? No. It kind of tapers in on the profile and it's got that, which suggests that was in a wooden handle. But it looks really blunt. It's wider on this end. I've no idea what it was unless it was a file. Could have been a file, but why the wedge shape? I don't know. If anyone has any idea what that could have been, let me know in the comments. I'll leave it there. Interesting though. Now this looks like an old ashtray sticking out of the bank here. I don't want to pull it because I don't want it all to come down on top of me. But it says senior. And I think that was senior service because I'm sure there was a cigarette called senior service as referring to the Navy. So that's like an advertising, ashtray. Yeah, but this whole bank side looks very dangerous. Look. If I pull that out, it might just cause an avalanche, a landslide. A few interesting bits and bobs here. Here is a caster. Actually, that's quite nice because it's still got the brass metally bit on it. Could I even get that working? Not that, you know, you can do much with one wheel, but you never know. If not, I can use it to make a bead. So yeah, I think I might take that. What else is here? Iron, I think I found this before, like the handle of a tin bath. So yeah, let's keep searching.
There's metal everywhere. Oh, it's another caster. I'm sure Mum just found one of these. Look, it's the wheel. Ah, it's all broken though. A bit of lead. We usually take these bits of lead, put it to the side. And iron, so much iron everywhere. That's a huge nail. Look at the size of that bad lad. Hopefully we'll find a little more than just a few bits of rusty iron. Look at all of this. Oh, this is actually, you know what, this has collapsed since we were last here. I swear it has. This whole, like, I'll zoom out a little bit. This whole thing was like that. It's kind of like fallen down. Ooh, there might be something in here. I can already see some things. That is, it's broken, unfortunately, look. Broken, but that is a meat paste pot. So you would have had meat paste, it was very popular back in the day. Some sort of pasted meat that you put on sandwiches. And they were extremely popular. It's broken though. There's loads. Look at this layer here. All of broken glass. You know what? I bet there's some treasures in here. I do have my scraper with me. Might have a bit of scrape around in here in a sec. It's a nice long bit of copper wire there, look though. We can definitely use a bit of copper. Look at all of that. You could make a load of jewellery with that. I'm going to have to take that as well. I'm going to leave that. I'll pick that up on the way back. Oh, what's this? What have we got here? Is that a bead? Oh, purple bead. Can you see that? It is. Look. A little purple glass bead. And what's that? A button. Mother of pearl, but unfortunately it's really... Oh no, it's laminated. It's just... Oh no. It's turned to dust. I think we might leave that. Leave that behind. What else have we got? Oh, wait, what's this? Is that a big buckle? I think it is. It doesn't look much right now, but there we go. Look, you can see. That was probably off like a horse harness or something. These big chunky brass buttons. So we've got all sorts here. All sorts of random bits and bobs. Again, I think I'm gonna... Oh, wait, what's that? I was literally just gonna say, I'll carry on to the ended portal and then come back and scrape. But look at that, what's that? Can you see the pattern? Oh, there's something on here, look, can you see? It's a pattern on the inside, so I'm guessing it's on the outside as well. Oh no, I think this might have to wait until we get home. Actually, I've got my spray bottle and actually, no, I've got the whole river there, to be honest, that I could wash it in. That is definitely something. Okay, right, should I just stay here? I could just stay in this one spot. I bet I'd find loads of stuff. There's clearly stuff just lying right here. Oh, no way. No, hold on. It's not another brooch, is it? You know what, I think it is. I totally missed that on the way up here. Look, Mum found a spider here last time. What have I just found right now? Right now. Oh my goodness, it's a enamel butterfly. No way. It's got some words on the back there, you know. Something on the back, maybe? That is so beautiful. I was literally just heading to the river to watch that other little thing that I just found, and you know what? I've just seen something else. A cheeky little glass bottle stuck there, look. That's a really beautiful aqua blue one as well. But absolutely wow. This tiny little spot by the river just keeps on giving. I don't think I've even been here for 5 minutes yet. There must be so much hiding amongst these rocks that we don't see.
Okay, Alex just said she's found something. Good. What is it, Alex?
It's, you know how you found a spider brooch last time?
Yeah. No way.
Yes way.
What is going on?
We got a butterfly and a spider.
Oh my goodness, this is the insect jewellery place.
We should call this like
Insect jewellery river.
Butterfly Bay or something.
And spider.
Cove.
That is absolutely gorgeous.
I know, I love it. I can't wait to clean that.
How fantastic. Well done. Down here is what looks like a spoon bowl, and it is a spoon bowl. Might be able to make something with it if it's not too corroded.
I think that might be, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the base of our poison bottle. And a knife. I'm sure, isn't this the knife I shoved in the bank like a few months ago? It's either been washed out, but the river doesn't run this way, so I don't know. Oh, another bit of lead as well. And about 1 million flies. It must be sheltering from the wind. Actually battling with the trees because I'm heading to a bit of the river that we couldn't make it to last time because the water was higher. Couldn't get past this bit. Look, all these bricks and rubble. Must have been dumped here to maybe like shore up the riverbank. But even more. Whoa. So much rubble. Bricks and tiles. They're like the bricks that go on top of walls. Or maybe like a fireplace. There's bits of like pipe. And is that like a ridge tile off a roof maybe? This big ceramic one here? Yep, pretty sure that's what that is. Wow, there's a ton of stuff here. It looks like it's ready to collapse too. It's all in the water. Huge, big was lace curtains there. And this thing doesn't look too old actually. Bits of tiles, all just dumped down here. Loads of roofing slate. Oh. I don't think we're going to find any little tiny treasures along here, but it's still interesting to have a look, see what there is here. Now this has grabbed my attention because that is the kick up. Look at the discoloration on there, the thickness. That is the base of a very old bottle. That's much older than the 1960s. It's probably like 150 years older than that or more. It's like an 18th century bottle base. So, oh, there is a few bits more. I'm glad I came along here now. Eyes on the ground.
I think this is another caster. It's an iron one and I think it's a little bit too far gone. Yeah, so I might be leaving that one. What's that bit of metal there? Another little miscellaneous piece of iron. There's a lot of iron. Here's some what look like bed springs. But what's hiding amongst this stuff? That's the question. Any little treasures hiding? Remember, I found that spider around here. So there could be anything. Down here is like a mini brick. Oh my goodness, it's got a name on it. What does this say? Rue Bon Brick Terracotta. Wow, look, it's a tiny brick. I love that. That is so cute. I'm going to keep it. What does it say? I think it said, is it Rue or New Bon Brick Terracotta Co. and Terracotta Co. I'm keeping that. That's gorgeous. It's really heavy actually. Look at that. It's tiny. It's only about like 6 inches across or something like that.
You know, this brick would be so useful. We could totally use this brick at home for a building project. There's tons of it down here. But I suppose it's like serving a purpose, isn't it? Shoring up this bank. Oh, what's that? Is that a coin? Oh, it's a ship's halfpenny. What's the date? 1958. Oh wow, 1958. That's Queen Elizabeth. Oh, I didn't think I was going to find anything here, but oh, obviously there is bits and bobs. So I'm wondering if that's when this stuff was dumped. Like 60 odd years ago. The Rose Bay Willow House, very pretty though. Oh, I have found something. Look at this bit of copper wire, and it's got one of these insulators, like wire connector things, and this one is green. Now that's weird because we found these before and they're all white. They're all white. I've never seen a green glazed one. It's ceramic. But it's got all this copper wire attached to it as well. So I'm taking that. I like it. I wonder if you could use these to make some sort of macrame like hanger or something. Like plant hanger. That'd be cool. Right, so I made it to the end of Brick Bank, and there wasn't much here other than, well, bricks and rubble. But randomly there was this 1958 halfpenny, which is really like worn down. It's really soft and smooth. But yeah, I've hit the end of the road here. There's just trees all by the river I can't get past, and some deep water below me as well. Oh, I'm going to turn back now. I think Mum's coming over to have a look as well. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but the bricks are interesting because they've got all different like names on them. They were all made in different local clayworks. So I suppose we won't bore you too much with a load of bricks. But I'm going to make my way back now. And you never know, hopefully I'll find something as I'm heading back. I know I said we weren't going to bore you with bricks, but Mum's found the cutest brick
I know, this is
I've ever seen.
The cutest brick I've ever seen. On the back it looks like screws.
Oh yeah.
I think it might be an advertising brick.
That would be amazing if that was
Pick
true.
it up.
Oh, I love it. It's so cute. Oh, look. I just met Mum. She's come up onto this bit and showed the coin I found. And look, I've just found another coin. Oh, this one is not as old. I think this is slightly more modern. I think it's 2p a piece. However, I can't get a date off this one. No, it'll be Queen Elizabeth II, of course. But I can't see it. I'll take it, obviously, because it's a coin, isn't it? I don't know if you can see this, but in the water, the way... This is all natural, by the way. The way it's kind of been... I don't know. How did it get like that? It looks like paving. It looks like human-made paving under the water. And Mum says it goes all the way over to where she is. Isn't that so interesting? I wonder how it formed like that. Whitehaven.
It's something made of brass. Possibly a plug, but like a sink plug, but it's got holes in around the edges, so I'm not sure. But I'm going to keep it. A funny little nugget there of brass. Potential jewellery. The telltale colour of copper or brass down here. What's this? Piece of pipe? Oh. Look at that. That's a big piece of pipe. Maybe come out from under a sink, an old copper pipe, but I think it's quite corroded, and I don't think I could make jewellery with that. Well, you could. Strictly speaking, you could cut it up, but it's too thin and corroded, look. Look, what's this? I thought it was a knob, but it doesn't have a hole in it. It looks like the top of a thistle. I think there's a hole in that end. I think it was meant to be the top of a thistle. Some sort of finial of something. Oh, that's cool. I like that. What's this? It looks like copper or brass. We'll keep that for making things with. Bit of tube. Bit of a figurine. It's just the hand and the waist.
So I've come back to that metally patch where I found those few bits and bobs in the beginning and did some scraping, and I found a funky little, oh, I think it's a little glass bead. I think that's what it is. Yeah, weird little bead. But basically, just scraping around down here. There must be way more stuff in this soil that we can actually see. But once the river washes over it, or rain washes it, then it'll reveal little bits and bobs in here. It's just too muddy at the minute.
What's this? Oh, wait a minute. I think it's a button, a little glass button, look. It's like a cup-shaped one. You see the two little holes there. Oh, that's really cute. I know what this is, or was, a padlock. And I just found this as well, which is a badge, or Americans call them pins. But yeah, long gone. I don't think this is rescuable. Don't think so.
Scraped out a wee little bottle here. Oh, what's on it? It's a little perfume bottle. Armani. Oh, it must have been a little. It must have been a perfume, like a cologne bottle. Armani. Yeah, look. What's that? Oh, that's interesting. I think I found a marble. Oh, I don't know. Is it melted or something? I don't know. Strange inside, like crystal. It was a marble anyway, many moons ago.
This looks like the lens out of some old glasses. Which we had the idea of using to make jewellery. So I'm keeping it. It's like a fossil. And here they are, our interesting little group of finds.
It is an interesting little group, isn't
But
it?
before we talk about these, I just want to remind everyone about last week's video where we did a giveaway, and there's still time to enter because we won't be drawing it until next week's video.
Yeah.
So if you want to get some of our finds for free, go on, have a look.
Yeah, we're giving 2 lots away. So yeah, last week's video, we'll put a link in the description.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we'll start with the biggest find. What do you think?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Which is obviously this brick. But funnily enough, it's actually the smallest brick
Yeah, it's a really
we've
small.
ever found.
It's a really small. I mean, it looks quite big.
It's, you know, it's really dense.
But it's really small compared to, that's a normal size brick, but my
Yeah.
arm's not long enough to take it over there. Can you see the difference?
it's like half the
Probably
size.
not.
It's half the, you'll just have to
Yeah.
take our word for it.
And so on here, it's got Rhuarben, and that is a place in Wales. And it's got brick, and I don't know whether the K has smudged off there, or it's
Kind of
just...
looks like
I think it was actually spelt like that. I think I've got it on here.
Brick.
It was actually spelt without the K on.
Yeah.
No, it says here the K. I don't know
Actually,
what's
no,
happened to the
look.
K.
See the end of the K there? I think that's it. It's just
I think it's been
smudged.
smudged off. Anyway, it's the Rhuarben Brick and Terracotta Company. And they... and it should be limited as well. Or it was also called Jenks Terracotta Works or Gwaith Jinks. And it was situated on the west side of Rhuarben. It was founded by the Hague family of Graden in about 1883, and it was managed by Henry Jenks. It produced bricks, chimney pots, finials, cornices, and encaustic tiles. It was taken over by Dennis in the 1960s and closed in the mid-1970s. And there's now an industrial estate on top of the old works and clay pit.
Oh, that's a shame, isn't it?
But apparently this clay was quite specific to that area. There were more than one company using the clay. And it was very... I don't know, dense and fine.
It's so heavy. And it is
very heavy.
It's super fine.
And I'm not surprised they made tiles, because it reminds me of tiles more than a brick. You know, a brick's more rough, it's got more grain in it.
Well, it's a bit like this one in the window. I don't know if you can see it. The grain in it and the roughness.
And apparently the buildings they made, or walls or whatever they made with these kind of bricks, very distinctive.
Yeah.
Because they've got this nice sheen, smooth sheen on them.
Oh,
Look
yeah,
at
they
that.
do, yeah.
And if you go around Britain today, you can still find buildings made of these. And they say that's where the term red brick comes from, in reference to houses. Even though bricks were vaguely red, these were completely red.
Yeah, these
They
are
haven't
red.
got
It's
strands
very
of
red.
any other colour or mottled
It's like
bits.
solid red,
solid
isn't
red,
it? Almost.
So yeah, I love it.
And it's crazy that it came all the way from Wales. Because if you think about when it was carted around, literally on the back of a cart, and they're really heavy.
Yeah.
It's like, so they must have been really high quality for them to have moved them across land.
They come on so trains, also canals, and by road.
Yeah. So anyway.
Interesting.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
How much could we talk about a brick? A lot, apparently. And we've got some random brassy bits.
But my favourite piece of metal, I think, apart from you'll find, is this, because it's like it's broken off there. It's a finial of something, and it's shaped like a thistle.
It is. Oh,
well, that is
cute.
so cute. You could actually make that. You could modify it, make it look more thistly.
Thistly, yeah, and make it into a necklace.
Yeah.
Make
and
that
put a loop on the top.
That's a perfect contender to be upcycled into jewellery, isn't it?
Definitely.
Oh, and that's that little thing that we I found. Don't know what it is. Maybe off a piece of jewellery, maybe off a piece of furniture even. It's really difficult to say.
It could be off, the surround of a drawer pull.
Of a drawer, yeah, that's what I thought after you cleaned it. Because look, it's got a little hole in the middle, but who knows?
But it could be made into an interesting piece of
That's
jewellery.
exactly. And obviously, lots of bits of random metal here could be. In the middle, we've got 2 coins. This one's from the 50s and this one is from the 70s, which is when I think a lot of this stuff was actually dumped down there.
I love the patina on this, or patina.
Oh, isn't it gorgeous?
I didn't clean it because
it's so smooth.
It's so nice.
Isn't
Look.
it? I was just carrying
It's
it
not
around
crusty.
with it in my hand.
And it's got this beautiful green verdigris, on there. So I thought it was nice just to keep it like that.
And I don't think the more modern one is in nicer condition. The old coins definitely look...
Well, I think this is more pure metal.
Yeah.
This is more of an alloy, I
They
think.
definitely survive much better in the ground than the more modern ones. And our even more modern ones are not even made out of solid copper anymore, are they?
No.
So they don't survive 5 minutes in the ground.
Iron in the centre.
Yeah.
And they're just coated.
Which is such a shame, because for future metal detectorists, there's not going to be anything to find because they all have corroded away.
Yeah.
How sad's that?
Yeah.
Nothing left for us to find in the future. Or our ancestors.
I like these haberdashery things.
Descendants, not ancestors.
Descendants.
Yes. Oh yeah, button. Glass things. I think they're both glass anyway.
Yeah, a bead, which is an interesting shape.
Yeah. It's a
I
funky
think we
one.
found something similar before, only round.
Yeah.
And the glass button. And this eyeglass.
And of course there was another bead, but that has since been misplaced.
And another thing that was misplaced.
And yes, if you notice, anyone notice? Can you guess
what's missing?
What was here that isn't? It's our little green insulator with the bit of metal brass. And I think the wire's been caught, snagged on something, and it's pulled out of my bag.
Yeah.
So we might have to go back and see if we can find that. It's probably lying down there on the foreshore still.
It's quite a rare thing because we've only ever found white ones. I've never seen
what I
anyone
thought.
find a green one. But I think we could find it if we went down there.
Okay, so final find, and our favourite find is here. It's this gorgeous, gorgeous brooch.
Yeah.
And Mum actually looked it up because look, there are words on the back. That's what we love to see. We love to see something we can look up.
Okay, so on the back, we've managed to decipher what it said. And it says Stratnoid Pro Patent 3553 made in England.
Yeah.
And Stratnoid was founded in Birmingham, England in 1860 and originally made knitting needles and crochet hooks, things like that. And they later branched out into making powder compacts, lipstick cases and hat pins and jewellery and all sorts of bits and bobs. And in the 1920s, their name changed to Stratton. So that makes me think this is pre-name change because it's still got the old name on.
So Edwardian we're talking here, like Art Nouveau.
Yeah. So during World War II, the company lost all but one of its 4 or 5 factories, but it did make a comeback in the 1950s with the boom in cosmetics, and then it was making a lot of the powder cases and lipstick cases and things like that. But sadly, the company closed in 1997, but the name was revived and the company using it is still in operation. And that would be Stratton now, not...
Oh, so yeah, it's still going, kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
Still survived through the wars, literally. And I think it's beautiful. The piece itself, well, it would have been beautiful. And I think it's beautiful in its own corroded way, isn't it?
Yeah, the history of it and what it's been through makes it beautiful.
And the fact that it was
like
discarded. The fact that it was discarded, and it's been brought back to life, hasn't it? We found it and rescued it. And of course, it looks like it had a pale blue enamel on the inside of the wings. And then
I found some examples of that, which will show you
now.
Yeah,
and they look beautiful, as you can see, whole,
absolutely
not like this. But yeah, you can see it's
quite a lot of money.
Dark blue on the corners.
Yeah, that's
and then light in the middle, area.
I suppose I did variations of
yeah, so we could actually restore it. I mean, it would be a little bit risky, but it would be possible, I think.
Yeah, could try melt the old enamel out and put new in.
Yeah, because we have done a bit of enameling before, haven't we? Anyway, so I think that concludes all of our interesting little Riverside haul. What did Mum call it? What do you call it? Rapid River.
Rapid River.
Rapid River. What were we calling it? Were you thinking
because it is, that river is always going like mad, isn't it?
I know, in the background it was just like whoosh on my mic.
It's quite shallow, so unless you go out further.
Yeah, but it's fast in that
it's fast moving,
Yeah, we're thinking calling it like Brooch Bank because we've got our Amy Johnson badge down there, who was a female aviator, a very famous one, and a spider brooch.
My spider. Which,
of course, look at it sitting on this bottle. How cute. And Shwoo sitting down there. Oh, and now we've got
so this is the third brooch type thing we found down there.
Of course, we said they were both insects, but of course spider's not an insect, is it?
Well, same sort of thing.
It's an arachnid.
Yeah.
If we want to be technical. But anyway, we hope you enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed scrambling around on that backside. We went further than we've actually ever been before.
Yeah, because the water was a lot lower.
Yeah, because of the time of year it is. So Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And oh, don't forget to check out our Lost Tower Diaries videos. We've had a few out recently,
Yeah, we've
actually.
been putting 2 out a week at the moment. So if you haven't already seen them, go and have a look and have a catch up and see what we're up to here.
I've been opening up my 300-year-old fireplace, if anyone's interested in that sort of thing. And oh, don't forget to check out last week's video where we've got the giveaway going, because you don't want to miss that. We're going to be, I think we're going to be calling out the winner next week.
Yeah.
So don't miss that. And I suppose we will be seeing you again
next week. Bye.